Let's go, Commanders fans. Starting another news roundup here on the channel with more updates on our Commanders. This is Charles speaking. Welcome, everyone. Let's dive into another news update for the Washington Commanders. Always quick, to the point, and up to date. If you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got daily videos so you won't miss anything, and smash the like button to support the channel. Your likes keep me motivated to keep bringing you the latest. Let's kick things off with some big updates. After the win against the Giants, our record is now 7-2. The best season starts since 1996. And let me tell you what's driving this amazing success. Head coach Dan Quinn is doing an outstanding job, but here's the impressive part. He's not satisfied. Quinn has a vision that goes beyond immediate results. In his words, improvement doesn't stop here. I'm hopeful that in 2 months, we'll look back and say, the team from 2 months ago could really go up against this current team and give them a run. What an incredible mindset, right? And there's more. The key to our success has been team unity. Quinn highlighted this, saying, the connection with the team is a big deal. They fight hard for each other, and that's a big deal. It's not about individual stars. It's about every player giving their all for their teammates. Here's an interesting detail. Quinn isn't one to make bold predictions. He prefers to focus on the process, staying in this pocket of improvement, and finding things to work on to make it happen. It's a method that's clearly working. Under his leadership, the Seahawks aren't just competing. We're building something special, a winning culture that could take us very far. Every Sunday is proof of how much we've evolved and how much further we can go. What do you think about Quinn's mindset? Do you agree that this team unity could take us even further? Moving on to more news. GM Adam Peters is shaking up the roster. First, they released center Ricky Stromberg, a third-round pick in 2023. But the big shocker might still be on its way. Last year's first-round pick, Emmanuel Forbes, could be on his way out of Washington. According to seasoned reporter Josina Anderson, the Commanders are testing the market for Forbes. And get this, he was chosen just one spot ahead of Christian Gonzalez in the draft. The same Gonzalez who's been shining for the Patriots. Forbes has only played 37% of the defensive snaps this season. And we're talking about a player who put up impressive numbers in college. 14 interceptions in just 3 seasons at Mississippi State, including 6 pick sixes. But here's the downside. Pro Football Focus gave him a coverage grade of just 37.6 this season. To make things worse, he's lost his spot to Benjamin St. Just, rookie Mike Sainristil, and even Noah Igbeneghin, who joined in a trade with the Cowboys. Now for the financial side. If the Commanders decide to trade him before Tuesday's deadline, they'll have to absorb over $12 million in dead cap space, split between this year and next. Plus, Forbes still has over $5 million guaranteed for 2025 to 26. But here's an interesting detail. Forbes is only 23, which could attract teams that liked him during the draft. Of course, given his current form, the Commanders would probably only get a day 3 pick in return. Do you think the Commanders should try to develop Forbes, or is it better to cut their losses? And which team do you think might take a chance on him? Comment below, and let me know what you think. Fans, to wrap up today's news, Commanders fans have been calling on GM Adam Peters for weeks to strengthen our secondary. Everyone's been talking about names like J.C. Horn from the Panthers and Greg Newsome II from the Browns. But it looks like Peters had an even more ambitious plan up his sleeve. Marshon Lattimore from the Saints. Let me break down why this trade makes so much sense. First, let's talk about the player. Lattimore is only 28, turning 29 in May, was a first-round draft pick in 2017, and is an elite cornerback, with 4 Pro Bowl selections. Over his career, he has 15 interceptions, getting at least 1 per season so far. Now for the financials, and this is really interesting. He's under contract until 2026, but pay attention. He has no guaranteed money left after this season and owes less than $1 million in guarantees this year. This gives the Commanders huge flexibility. And the best part is the suggested price from the 33rd team, a 2025 third-round draft pick. The Commanders have 2 picks in that round because of the Jahan Dotson trade, so they'd still keep 1. Think about it. It'd be like turning Dotson and a 5th-rounder into Lattimore and 2 7th-round picks. Isn't that an incredible deal? And here's a fun fact. After our bye week in Week 14, the Commanders visit the Saints in New Orleans. Imagine Lattimore playing against his former team. Fans, should we go for this trade? Would Lattimore be the missing piece in our secondary? Do you think the Saints are actually willing to trade a player of this caliber? Comment below and share your thoughts. And here's the deal. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's really important for us to stay connected. Thank you for everything. And let's go Commanders!